It's our first movie night. It's our first movie night together. Good evening to everybody. What's going on? How you guys doing? Hopefully I can see you. I can see you in the chat, but it's not showing me that you guys are on the live. I'm gonna fix this real quick. It's bothering me. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me know if the mic is picking up too much noise, whether it's breathing or anything. I have a pop filter here. I mean, it's already got a built-in pop filter, but I'll put this on it just in case. Guys, it's movie night. You guys have been waiting for this. I chose this as our first movie because I've never seen this movie and I do not know. I mean, I have an idea, obviously, what this is, but we're going to see what happens. I don't know how I'm going to react to it. I don't know if, hold on, you guys know something's going to happen. So give me a second. We have an introduction here. I don't know how we're going to react to this movie. I don't know if it's going to be upsetting. I'm going to give you guys as honest and raw feelings as possible. Now, before we get to that, I'm going to show you the snack lineup for tonight. I will probably mute myself so you don't have to hear me drinking, but let's go through the lineup, and I would like to know what you guys got going on. First of all, we're going to go Sour Patch tonight. Right over my face, Colby, learn it. Okay, Red Berry, Sour Patch, Ghost. That's for the energy. Listen, is that Walmart? Whole jar of Twix. Not going to go through the whole thing. And the one and only. The one and only. Now, that's if I get to munching. We got to go with what we feel. I don't know. It's going to be a long night. I'm going to get this out of the shop. So, yeah, again, let me know. New mic, so we don't know how it sounds. Hopefully it sounds good. It sounds good in my headphones. So, before we get to the last item before we start, this movie was impossible to find. I kid you not. I don't know what happened. I went searching and searching on every platform that I could, and I could not find this movie. It is not streaming anywhere. I even tried free trials. I was willing to rent it. I was willing to do anything I could to watch this movie with you guys in a clean format, and it is seriously not available. You guys can look it up. It is not available. So what I had to do is I found a bootleg version basically on YouTube, and I'm assuming it's not going to be the greatest quality. Now, I know that sucks, but trust me, I genuinely tried very hard to find this movie, and I could not. So here's the thing. We're going to talk probably through this movie. It's going to be kind of a reaction, but we'll see. It might get long playthroughs, and then we'll talk. I just want you guys to be, let's chat it up. I'll probably text more this time. Maybe I'll be, you know, whatever. Yeah, this is the movie on YouTube. This is called Doomsday Mom, and apparently this is about my family. Now, I'm going to start with my feelings already. I feel like this movie was very disrespectful for one major reason, is that it came out very soon. To have people acting as the victims and make a movie without talking to anybody in the family and just representing the case for what you knew about it at that time feels crazy. So I looked at all the subscription things, guys. I couldn't find it. So if you got a better suggestion, we'll pull it up. I don't mind it. Now, I'm going to be talking throughout. As you know, it's going to be a reaction. But yes, if you guys are new to the chat or you don't know, this movie was made without, I don't think anybody in any family member or any capacity agreed to or talked about this movie. This movie just came out. And I think that that's the point. It was a sensationalist idea. And someone thought, let's get this movie out. I don't know. Now, the biggest item before we actually start the movie, I have it pulled up and everything. He's made his return. You have spoken. I'm going to show it to the camera so you know I'm not kidding. Get you a real close up. See it? There's a crack right there down the butt. We might get copyright or not copyright. We might get demonetized off of that right there because we just showed a butt on live. He's going on the shelf. This is for all of you, the triumphant people who spoke, voted, and nonstop commented for this guy. He's a staple. Oh my gosh, I forgot one thing. You see the lights behind me? I forgot to do it. Hold on. It was supposed to be cool for you guys before, and now it looks stupid because I turn it on. Now you can see the desk and what's up there. All right. Now, Vader fell down. How embarrassing are these lives? I'm not prepared enough. I need to start preparing 30 minutes ahead of time, apparently. Freaking Vader is laying on his back up there. And do I want to stand up and fix him? No. All right, here's what we're going to do. Let's get to the movie. Get your snacks. I'll mute myself if I start eating or anything like that. Let me know if I'm breathing in the mic, and we'll just kind of go along together. Okay, so I'm going to pull it up on the screen, and I love you guys. So let's see how this goes. Again, I'm not holding my opinions back this time. No holdbacks, because I feel like this movie was, just as far as it being created, is disrespectful in my opinion. Okay, so we'll go from there. You guys ready? Let me pull it up here. Whoops. There we go. All right. This is an hour and 21 minutes. It's probably not going to be the best quality because it's on YouTube, but we'll go with it. All right. We are getting started. Here we go.
And with that, Lori and Chad darted into this resort, and JJ and Tyler.
That he's going to track down Tammy's number at work and tell her everything. Maybe this is a
Whoa,
good thing.
what the heck just happened? You saw that? What was that?
Where are the?
Okay, let it load for a second. Whoa, hey. Whoa. Bring it back around. Okay. Again, haven't seen this movie. Don't know why it just skipped. That was weird.
And with that, Lori and Chad darted into this resort, and JJ and Tylee are still missing.
Here we go.
The way my Aunt Lori's been portrayed couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, she is more beautiful on the inside than she is on the outside. Everything she does is to protect JJ and Tylee.
Ooh.
Oh, it's doing some weird zooms, guys. You might be skipping over stuff.
What I found.
What the frick is this?
Oh.
Mommy and Daddy kissing in the tree.
This is creepy as frick. Hold on, slow it down. Is anybody else hearing this song? What the actual hell am I watching? We're not even freaking a few seconds in. It's been 52 seconds. Okay. Oh. Here we go. So I probably should have pulled up the cast list. I'm not exactly sure. I'm going based off of looks and timeline. This is disrespectful already. It's already disrespectful. I'm just being 100% honest. That was creepy as hell. Sorry for saying hell, but it's true. That was very creepy and weird. The fact that they're trying to give it a weird vibe is even weirder. It's a weirder direction to go. We're 52 seconds in, mind you. Okay, we're going to keep going. Let's see if we can stomach this.
What's wrong, huh? Nothing. Come on, you can tell us. You'll feel better if you do.
Okay. Last night, Margot saw Jason at Jumanji with Barbara Flanagan.
Honey, I'm so sorry.
That's his
What?
loss.
No, my life is over.
I know it feels that way.
Sorry,
This
it's
pain
so
is gonna last.
real quick. I'm sorry. I know I'm stopping it a lot. This is going to do a lot of weird zooms. Again, I could not find this movie anywhere. It's going to do a lot of weird zooms, and it's going to be probably confusing for a second. We just got to power through it. I don't know. I tried to find the movie for you guys. I couldn't find it anywhere. That is supposed to be Tylee. How ridiculous is this? And again, let me put it this way. I don't know if that was Tylee. Hold on. I'm going to pull this up real quick too. I'm going to pull up the cast list because maybe this will make more sense because I can't even follow this already. All right, let's do this. I should have started here. Okay. This is the stupid. I'm going to rip this movie to shreds. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. We're going to pull up the cast list because it's going to make more sense to us. Maybe we'll just remember the things. Are you ready? Can't even see you guys. Okay. I'm going to do this and present this and share this screen. All right. Can you guys see that? There we go. Okay. This is the cast list. So we've got, that's Lori. That's supposed to be Chad. What the frick? That's Larry K. That's Laney. I don't know who Laney is. Laney Boudreaux. Why? I don't know who that is. Why do I not know who that is? Alex. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. This is stupid as it gets, bro. This is ridiculous. This is the girl we just saw. So it's Tylee. Oh my gosh. I knew this was going to be tough, but this is absolutely ridiculous. Do you guys think we can make it through this movie? Seriously? Can we make it? I'm already struggling. First of all, it's already stupid. Secondly, my gosh. All right. I'm sorry. Let's go back to our movie night. I won't interrupt us again like that. This is going to be something. All right. Let's get to it.
Easy, Brandon. Who are you and I to say what the universe has in store?
We know what the universe has in store. We just don't know when exactly.
That's right. The Lord could come back anytime, and then there's no pain anymore.
This is
For any of
weird.
us. Forever.
Well, hopefully a little for faithless boyfriends.
You know what it says in scripture. Stand in holy places and be not moved until the day the Lord comes. And then, oh my God, the joy for all of us. We just have to stand in holy places. Spread your wings. Spread your wings, my little angel.
Guys, I'm terrified of this movie.
Who do you think that could be? JJ, you think it's Mama and Papa all the way from Louisiana?
Why would JJ be in Louisiana?
My brother Charles was never happier than when Laurie came into his life.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. What the frick is going on? She literally sounds like Kay. What is this movie? This is real life. This was made in 2021. I can't believe we're watching this movie, guys. It's so hard. I don't even know how to actually feel. I'm angry. And at the same time, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. All right, let's just keep going. It makes zero sense. Why would JJ be coming to the house? JJ lived at our house. That's a stupid. That's so. If you're gonna make a movie about someone's life, at least somehow be accurate in some way, shape, or form. If you don't even know the story, don't make a movie. Period. All right, let's keep going.
Well, we loved Laurie. We adored her. The way she adopted our grandson, took him into her heart, even after we knew that he was special needs. It's just, well, it was the most beautiful thing ever.
Okay, everybody.
What is this BS? Family around the table, everybody kumbayaing. My God.
If she was this wonderful mom, then the things she's being accused of, how?
Oh, well, if we knew that.
Mom, you said we could go to the trains.
I know, I did, honey, but it got late and...
You said.
You said. Hey, so we're gonna count to 10. Remember how to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is garbage. I don't know what to say here.
The sky was black with the smoke from the damaged cities. As the nation's hunger mounted, families killed each other over the contents of a refrigerator. That is what's coming for us.
Didn't you already know all this stuff?
I mean, I knew it was sometime in the future, but this book says that it's practically right now. It starts with this huge earthquake.
Okay, let me go ahead and stop right here for a second. Number one, I'm going to put most of this on the directors and creators of the movie. The actors and actresses are doing their job. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there. I don't want to cause hate towards these people. These are just actors and actresses that took a job. This is the most wild thing I've already seen. It's so inaccurate and makes zero sense already. And it's all over the place. And yes, we're obviously watching it where it's zooming in and out. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. This is weird as it gets. Weird as it gets.
Quake that levels half the country. That's the first sign. And then America is so weak and messed up that China and Russia invade. That's the second sign. War, rumors of war, right?
Okay.
And then after all the destruction, it's the end. The second coming 2 years from now.
Laura,
What?
it's a novel. It's fiction.
No. I looked him up. He gets all of this from these visions that he has. Listen, we need to talk about how we're going to be ready.
Baby,
So I guess this is supposed to be my mom and my dad.
the world's running out of time. I don't care what happens. As long as they get to spend every last second with you.
There are places that we can go to train ourselves so we're ready for everything. Will you do that with me? Will you take this seriously?
What is going on?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, get the frick out of here. You think I'm gonna sit here and watch this BS? This is so unbelievably dumb.
You got your puffball and your death cap. The same, right? Well, not really. You want to make sure that you're getting the one with the little white lines underneath the cap. Otherwise, it's cramps, high fever, vomiting, and death.
Ew. Hey. Hey. Scares me too, okay? We need to know these things if we're going to survive the end times. And you want to be here when the Lord comes back, right?
Let's go ahead and just stop right here. Okay. This is the fact that you came to this conclusion to make a movie. Again, to be this inaccurate is actually wild. To make a project and put money and hire actors, you need to put a lot of thought into that. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start there. Now, again, is this a low budget movie? Yeah, but you still made it and you're willing to stand on it and you're willing to put this out for the rest of time. Now, for some reason, you can't stream it. You can't find it. I don't know why. It's like an impossible thing to find for me. I could not find it, but this is already so odd. This is beyond odd. Okay, that's my thoughts so far.
Uncle Alex.
Hey, girls. How about some shooting?
I couldn't hit the broadside of a bus.
It's easy. Just pretend you spent all day gathering food for your family and a big hairy terrorist is going to take it from you. And you can't miss. Come on. See how it feels.
This is so stupid. Disrespectful. For real.
Hold it. Put your hand.
You're an enemy agent, and your goal is chaos and death. What's your weapon of choice going to be? Dirty bomb, downtown Phoenix. Enter potassium iodide.
What are these? Where are they? Flea market? Here's the thing. Narratively, you have to I don't understand what's going on. Can we at least write it correctly? And again, I could be wrong because we are watching a version of it that's kind of all over the place, but the movie's already all over the place. I cannot follow the events. You started out in a house, and then all of a sudden it's just this like little touch on basically trying to introduce this idea that she was obsessed with Chad, and then you're just at a flea market for the end of the world. Is that do they have those? I don't understand. I'm really confused.
God doesn't want us to be afraid. There were times when I would wake up every morning in pain, was afraid that I couldn't handle it. I screamed at my husband, "This is too hard. I can't handle it. I can't do it." But that's where the adversary gets us. He wants us to believe that the spirit can't help us. Wrong.
It's so ridiculous. This is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen in my life.
And a better wife. Of course I've read Chad Daybell. I've even met him. Oh my God, you have. What would you like?
What is happening right now?
He's quiet, shy, inspiring.
Yeah, try terrifying. Since I've read his books, I haven't been able to sleep.
That's because you're only thinking about the destruction that he talks about in his books. Think about what's on the other side. living in the bliss of the kingdom of heaven.
Hey, chat. Let me just look at you for a couple minutes. Hold on. Let me hold this. What the frick is that? Oh my word. I'm sorry. I'm ripping this movie right now.
Melanie, sometimes I don't know if God wants me to make it to the other side. All the pain that he sends me my entire life. If there is one thing I know in this whole world, it's that he loves you. Oh my God. I barely know you an hour and I already love you. So what do I do? Since JJ was diagnosed, I feel like no matter what I do, it's just not enough. I've talked to so many moms. Every one of them feels that way. Do you pray? Every day. Pray more. It's the only thing that gets me by.
This, in no way, shape, or form do I believe this is how they met. In any way, shape, or form do I believe that my mom was looking to Melanie Gibb for Melanie Gibb to influence her and do all this stuff. I don't know where they got their information from. I don't know. This is all weird.
Will you try that? I can just call you sometimes and please shine your light where there is dark. Wrap your arms around my children and hold them in your embrace. And with my ex-husband who's about to walk through that door, please keep my anger from me, no matter how justified it is.
What? Who?
Hey, honey, how was your weekend?
Hey, I went upstairs. I need to chat with your mom.
Bye.
What the actual hell is going on right now?
What is this nonsense you're freaking her out with? She had to sleep with the light on.
I'm just trying to keep her safe. How can you not see where we're headed?
I can't follow this.
When I think about how horrible it's going to be, I don't
This
know.
makes
What I
zero
know
sense.
is that if you keep terrifying my daughter, it goes to the attorneys.
Can you tell me what's going on? What is happening? I don't even know who that was.
Honey, no. I am so sorry.
You guys ever had something you knew was the right thing to do, but later it turned out it was a felony?
They're doing
No?
Al's literal
takers?
bit. Okay, let me go ahead and let's go ahead and give us a second here. We've made it for 9 minutes. This is the stupidest thing I've watched, and the fact that we are at this point already, and I can't even follow it. And it's supposed to be somewhat of a story of what happened with my family, right? Their own iteration, right? They took a lot of creative, what's the word? They took a lot of creative, I forgot what the word is. They just basically did what they wanted to do with it, right? They took a liberties, creative liberty. And now they're literally using his word for word bit, right? Because the reason I know that is because I just watched the documentary, and then the documentary, they show Al doing that bit. So they're literally to the T taking certain things, right? Guys, can you tell me how you're feeling right now? Because I don't even know what to say right now. I genuinely cannot follow it. I genuinely can't even. It's so, the scenes are so fast to the next point and so quick that I don't even know what is going on. It's just too fast, right? So when you make a narrative, you at least want to like set yourself up to explain where you are, who you're with, right? You need to settle into the scene and understand what's going on. You can't just jump and it's just like literally cutting. Imagine you're watching me talking and then all of a sudden it cuts to something else. You'd be confused, right? That's what this is like. I know Lifetime does not always do the best thing, but this is very misleading. This is unbelievably inaccurate. And it's so all over the place and you can't even follow what the heck is going on. I don't even know what the core of the story is. Did you sit down and talk about what, like, how we're going to do this. Like, is this supposed to be like my mom's psychological turn to something? Like, what was the core? Because right now I can't tell you what's going on. And it's literally my family that you have as actors on a TV pretending to be my family, and you still can't even get your story straight. Okay, so we have someone saying whoever uploaded this edited this big time. And I'm willing to say that. I'm willing to tell you right now, this is not the full movie. So maybe whoever uploaded the movie is jumping around. Maybe it's the movie and the fact that it's not the actual movie from beginning to end. So that might be what it is. And that could be a really big part of that. So I'm willing to say that. And that makes a lot of sense. I think someone just put that on screen. I read your chat. I should have put it on the screen. But I'm getting really confused. So if someone has seen it, go ahead and drop it in the chat and tell me if this is all over the place because of the editing from the person, or is this how the movie truly is? Because right now, at least in sequence, the timelines still make sense. That's what it looks like right now. So they might have just cut into the scenes harder than the actual movie. And someone said, did you bring your cheese puffs? Is that even a question? You know, I got the Chester's puff corn over here. I got the Kit Kats. I got a drink. I've just been a little too upset to get into the movie. What do you guys think so far? I'm confused. I'm very confused. And by the way, from what I understand, okay, I don't know this for a fact, but from what I understand, nobody knew this movie was coming out. Nobody knew about this movie. Nobody worked to help make this movie that was actually in like our family or like affected or anything, because I don't think anybody would do it. I would hope not. I would hope that nobody was like, yeah, let's go to Lifetime and make this into a movie with actors. You know how, like, and this is the point, I'm just putting this in perspective. You know how, like, when you make a movie about somebody, it's usually a very long time after, right? Like if they make a movie, sorry, let me minimize this for a second. When you make a movie, it's usually about, especially about someone's life, it's way, way, way after. So I feel like it's even more disrespectful to make the movie this fast right after. I think they did this before anybody went to trial. This is just, hey, let's make a movie as fast as we possibly can. So this is a horrible movie, by the way. Like I told you, I'm not holding back. I cannot follow it. If I was sitting here by myself, I would be the same exact way. I'm confused. Again, we're watching this on YouTube. So we'll give the liberty and the possibility, okay? I'm going to go ahead and say it to you guys. I'll give the possibility that this is edited hard from the person who uploaded it. That might be the case. But this is already pretty sick, because I can see how they're going to try to make this dark. They're already trying to make it dark, and they're already trying to go down that path, but this is uncomfortable to watch. It's uncomfortable to watch. You guys ready? I can't follow this, so I'm lost.
Well, I ended up doing some time in jail, but I had a religious experience while I was in there. I found Jesus. Yes, I did. Jesus Ayala, Jesus Jimenez, and Jesus Close.
Yeah, okay.
Very close.
Let's pause it. It looks like the video we're watching is way more edited harder than the movie. So if you guys ever find the movie, or tell me where you can find the movie during the stream, I do not mind watching the real one, but I'm already pretty done. It looks like they just had to cut into it deeper. Yeah, guys, I want you to know, before we jumped on, I promise you that I looked everywhere I possibly could to find this movie, and every single streaming service said it was not available. And I don't know why. I don't know if somebody took the movie down. I don't know if there's a reason why it's not being shown, but I genuinely could not find it anywhere. So that's why we're watching it like this. All right, let's get back to it.
There you go. I know when something's wrong.
Fine. I swear, you were awesome tonight.
Don't get it, kidder, Lori.
This is
whatever
weird.
your pain is, just lay it on me.
This is not ever how it was. This is some weird stuff, bro.
Please keep him from coming after my children. I went through scripture. You said if somebody comes against you once, if he comes against you again, you can kill him. But you know my heart.
Do you hear that phone? Do you guys hear that phone dinging over and over? What the frick is that?
Stop the pain. It feels like somebody is stabbing me in the stomach with a knife all the time.
Do you hear that?
I'm turning it over to you, God, please. Please stop the pain.
I checked on Amazon Prime and said it wasn't available in our country. How weird is that? What the frick?
Hello?
This is so stupid, bro.
How did it happen? How did he die?
They said that he had a heart attack. God must have had a reason that he wanted to bring your dad home.
If God wanted Dad to die, then God is stupid. You never cared about him.
Guys,
You're happy he's gone.
I'm about 2 seconds away from turning this off. This is stupid. This is stupider than I thought they could go. This is worse than I genuinely believe they could have gone with this movie. They don't know. This was okay. Give me a second. I know this has already been a lot of reaction. I did not expect to react as much this fast. Imagine, I just want to give you guys a perspective real quick. Imagine this being your own family member, okay? Your own family, your own mom, your siblings, and they go and they say, we're going to make this movie. You don't even know them because like I told you guys in our last live and how I've been telling you, no one knows who Tylee was. No one knows who JJ was really. No one really knows who Charles was. You really don't know my mom because nobody's really told that side because it's all about the sensationalism of what's happened. So I say this to tell you that this is disrespectful. I don't mind telling you that. This is disrespectful. I would never in a million years, okay, if I was a filmmaker and want to be one day to make documentaries and do things like that to help people tell their stories, I would never go and see someone while it's current, by the way. They made this before there was even a verdict. And I would never take their story and go make a movie, a crappy movie at that, by the way, with inaccurate facts and portray someone on screen. For what? You couldn't have made very much money off of this. There's no way, because this is a low budget movie. Okay. So I don't know what they did it for. I don't know what the actual motivation was. I don't know if they thought it would be incredible. I don't know who thought of it. I'm not going to try to get into that, but my gosh. My gosh. Okay. Whoever wrote this and directed it, we should have a conversation, because what are you thinking and doing? Did even one person in any type of way even talk to you? Because even if they did, that's even worse. I don't know. There's no winning here. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep having movie night. If this gets any worse, and I'm just going to be honest with you, it's going to sound selfish, but if this gets worse or more crazy or starts to be too much, I am going to turn it off. I hate to disappoint you guys, but we can do something else. We can watch something else. I'm already pretty upset. So let's just go through it. Let's go through it. I'm sure it's going to get worse. Let's go ahead and put it there. But I'm just letting you guys know I don't want you to be disappointed. Okay. Let's keep going. We're only 12 minutes in and it's this bad. Oh, sorry. What am I doing?
Of course you would call when I needed you the most.
Honey, I always know when you need me. Would it help to know that Chad Daybell is giving a talk in St. George next month? We can talk the whole way up.
Oh, hold on. We got someone in the chat. Hold on. I just saw your chat. Someone said they found it. You found it? Where is it? This is trash, by the way. Now, here's the thing. We're going to have better movie nights than this. I just thought we'd start here because I've never seen it, and I thought we could do this together. This is garbage. Garbage. Let me know if you found it. We're going to keep going.
What I see, spreading for 100 miles on the Great Salt Lake, is a special plate of land on which we can survive until the second coming. Now, on this land, like everywhere else, there will be war and disaster. But we
Who is this supposed to be, Chad?
These trials. And I know that's the whole reason you're here, right? I know that you've been prompted and that you have been up a special role to play. Thank you for coming.
This is garbage. This is garbage.
It was Brett.
Does that look like Chad?
Go. Go on, go.
Safe trip back.
The second Lori and Chad set eyes on each other, it
I'm-
was match, meet, castle.
Okay. Can we have a conversation about I don't understand if there is Give me a second to gather my thoughts here so I can be accurate. So do you guys remember in how The Office at the 9th season they introduced the idea that they're in a documentary, like a docuseries? This is as confusing to me as that, because until you know that at the end when you're watching the show, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we've been filming the whole time, and that's why you can acknowledge the cameras. And then this is like this because now for some reason they're showing that there is it's like the documentary is happening and people are interviewing, but then they're going back. So like, is the movie about a documentary that's happening that's going back to even more past events to tell the story, and now you're getting the interviews from the fake people? Because that's even, the story is even now more confusing to me. If your movie is about a documentary, I'm genuinely I'm genuinely curious what's going on. I'm genuinely very confused. Okay, hold on. Someone said go to IMOB. What is that? Give me a second. We're going to try it. I don't know if you guys... I can't see your chat, so give me 1 second. I got to type this in. IMOB movies. Is that what it is, guys? IMOB? IMDb. Oh, IMDb. That's what it pulled me. That's what pulled up for me. But it won't pull it up. I don't know if you guys are seeing it. If you guys are in a different country, though, it might be working. For some reason, it will not work for me. I tried multiple times. I'm clicking on it right now. Add to watch list. Hold on. I'm going to try it. We're going to try it. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. You know what? Frick this. I can't do it. It's taking too long. It wants me to create an account. I'm sorry. It's not letting me even do it. I don't know if this it slows down my internet or something when we're doing lives. It like slows down my computer way more than it should. Yeah, I might just have to figure it out. Let's talk about this real quick. We'll get back to it. I know we've been talking a lot, but that's what we're here for. Yeah, so after the documentary, I was upset, but even in the documentary with how disrespected I felt, I also believed that they still got things more accurate, right? Because that was the biggest thing that you would want in any type of story of your family is at least some, if you're going to talk about it, at least somewhat be accurate. And I'm not even going to say what they missed, but they missed a lot. Okay. And I was telling them stuff and they still missed. That's confusing, right? I feel like when you go and sit down and say, we're going to make a movie, number one, you should start with respect. There's zero respect in this movie. You already know it. And you can say, oh, well, we're just disrespecting Lori. No, you're not, because you have everybody in here and you put my siblings on the screen and you're trying to make, I don't know who wrote this. And I'm not trying to call names or start a war or make anybody go after somebody for doing something, but I'm telling you right now, this is ridiculous. Man, I really thought we were gonna be able to make it through this movie, to be honest with you. Oh, give me a second to think if we should even just, I mean, this is like, is there even a point at this point to react to this? It's this bad, this early. It's this inaccurate. And this is what turned me to media. This is what makes me want to do media, because you're telling someone's life story. There's a sensitivity in that. And guess what? In a lot of movies now, the people are somewhat who are involved or families are involved, help tell the story. Okay, so let's use American Sniper. It's a great movie. It's about Chris Kyle and his wife help them tell the story. And yes, they take the creative liberties to make a movie, but at the end of the day, they go in with the respect to make a movie about something or someone, because I think Chris was already passed away at that point. He was actually taken, right? So I'm giving you that example because what the hell is this? What is going on right now? This was absolutely not thought through. This doesn't make any sense logically at all. And it's disrespectful to everybody. Honestly, it's disrespectful to every single person because you didn't even think it through or get any accurate information. And so you're putting out misinformation. So you might as well just have made your own thing up about it. You should have just not even tried to stay accurate and use Al's bit from his stupid comedy show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really didn't think this through. And I'm just putting that out there right now. This is stupid. This is a horrible movie. If you guys find a better way, maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll keep going here. Megan says, if I were you, I would write to the creators and let them know how much their portrayals harms the families and victims, or better yet, do a video message and tag them. That's a great idea, Megan. I hate to ever flip the script on people, but I try to look at life like this. I put myself in other people's shoes before I make a big judgment. And again, this is what these people in Hollywood and these bigger companies want to pump out content. So they want to pump out something very quickly and they want to immediately make a turnaround. And it's disrespectful to every single person. It's disrespectful because you don't even know who you're putting your mouth, or let's see, you are putting something out there and putting a narrative out there that people might not know the story. And so if they watch your movie, they don't know anything different. And you took all the time to put together a story that has so much fiction written in and so much creative liberty because you didn't even wait long enough to know. I'm almost positive they didn't even wait long enough for the trials. So they didn't even get the information of the case, which would have made them. I'm looking at this subjectively. If you were going to make a story, at least you would want more information, correct? Would that not make more sense? Would you not want to sit there and have a conversation and sit at a table and say, okay, this is what we know now. This is what's accurate. Now we're going to make this movie. And even then, I think that's disrespectful without talking to other people about it, especially when it comes to a family, a murdered family. But now you have to go back and say, well, we don't even have enough information, but we're just going to pump something out. And this is what you get. This is stupid as frick. I'm going to open up a Twix here. Slow my roll down. Here we go. You want some ASMR? What is it called? People eating the freaking mics. I'm not gonna make you listen to me eat. This is so dumb, and I can't help but laugh at some of this stuff. It's so ridiculous. And again, this was the reason why this movie is making me even more passionate, is because I have firsthand accounts of a lot of what happened from what I saw, but there's other people that have accounts that are more accurate. So they didn't even try. They just kept making up the moments. They just knew it's like, oh, well, Chad and Lori met here. So they just make up the whole scene. But later on, you find out from other accounts through the trials that this is what happened. So you would think there would be at least a thought through process. And there wasn't. This is as thought through as Star Wars was through 7, 8, and 9. And if you don't like that comment, it's just the truth. They didn't think it through. They didn't sit down and backbone it and say, this is the narrative. And then they just made whatever. I'm not saying those movies aren't have their good moments, but the story was all over the place. All over the place. So, what should we do, everybody? What should we do? Should we watch the rest of the movie? Is it worth it? I sent you the link in the chat. Won't let me put it on the super chat. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that you sent it, Mia. Yeah, I probably couldn't find it right now. I'm sorry. Kelsey says, turn it off. Kelsey Benson out here. Hi. Not worth it. Not worth it. No. Everyone's saying stop watching it. Should we just stop watching it? Man. Okay, we're done. First watch party of that is over. What a relief. Oh, my ears are hot. Give me a second here. Oh, I think that was garbage. I genuinely thought that at least there would have been something worth talking about here. I don't need to say much more. I think I'm repeat at this point. That was ridiculous. What do you guys think? First of all, I shouldn't have found it on YouTube. I shouldn't have found it on YouTube, right? Anybody who was here for the watch party, thank you. Sorry, that was horrible. I'm disappointed as a member of this family. I'm disappointed that people do not care enough to even think about anybody else. I'm disappointed in how media has gone in this case. I think that there's a lot of disrespect that I've just been silent on, right? Because I think it's smart to keep yourself gathered and let yourself feel your feelings without saying anything yet. But I have sat back and watched a lot of people be very disrespectful, be very rude, and not care at all. And that movie was one of the top, and we didn't even finish it. We couldn't even finish it. And I can already tell you from the scenes that I watched how disrespectful that was. So frick that. Thanks a lot, Lifetime. You jerk. Oh. All right, what else we got on the docket here? 7:49. BCJ's back. His name is Booty Crack Jordan. Everybody was so confused that didn't see it. That's this guy. Okay, he's back. He's a fan favorite. Should we even try? Some people want to go. Jules is trying to make us turn on Whale Wolf. Okay, you know what? Because of our chats, give me a second. I'm gonna do it. You think I won't do it? You think I won't show you? Because you guys probably don't believe me. How do you even spell Sharktopus? Oh my gosh. Here we go. I'm gonna give you final battle. I don't even care if this. I don't care. Well, okay, hold on. Let me pull it up. Here we go. You think I don't? You think I'm playing games? You think? Here we go. Hold on, I gotta make it full screen because it's not working. Okay, there we go. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. This is it, guys. Sharktopus versus Whalewolf final battle. Let's watch this for about 30 seconds.
Where's Sharktopus? Oh, he's on his way. Where are the jets?
Water. How did we end up on Sharktopus when we were watching that? What the heck just happened? Look at the Sharktopus!
I need the air
It's out of the water!
Command, this is Hunter Leader.
Holy crap, this is way more interesting than that movie.
That thing has been after me.
Did you watch the whole thing? Oh my
I can't lose
gosh.
it. Isn't that the thing that controls it? It's supposed to, but it doesn't work.
Let's go.
Come on, you stupid machine.
Hey, this is better than the Lifetime
That's
movie,
it.
I swear to you. This is so much better. Who do you guys think is gonna win? My money's on Sharktopus, even though I like Whoa. Oh my god. Worst CGI I've ever seen. How in the world is Alright, well, I lost.
Goodbye, Sharktopus.
Sharktopus? Guys.
One down.
What are we watching?
Go.
Is this really the final battle? Hey, we're gonna watch the whole 1 minute clip. Hope you guys don't get bored. Oh yeah, no, that's gonna start a Whalewolf. There's a tennis one.
Go get him, boy. Good dog.
Holy crap! Guys, I'm sorry, I spoiled the movie for you.
Target in range. Time to screw this pooch.
Oh, see, I'm right. Sharktopus wins.
Wait, look.
Come on, please come around. Drop it on him. Drop it on him. Oh, man. What the heck? What happened? Hold on, stop. It just went to the next one. Okay, well, we could have watched, what is that? Why am I interested in that too? All right, guys. What the heck happened? Dawn, oh my gosh. A friend's husband was a co-producer in the first Sharktopus. I often ask. Kelsey, what was so boring? Sharktopus? Did you see how much more fun that was than what we were watching? Guys, what is going on tonight? When I tell you that I couldn't handle that movie. I couldn't handle the movie about my family. So Sharktopus, we just watched Sharktopus. I told you guys it was real. Now that's not the one that I watched. Well, if I did, I didn't see the ending like that. Megan said, my TV broke while we were watching Sharknado 3. Guys, if there's a 3, it's screwed. It's screwed. I don't even know. Yeah, we're not watching that movie anymore. Well, that ruins our movie night. I mean, I guess we could turn something else on if we want to. You guys still want to run a movie? I'm totally fine with that. I just thought I'd have a lot more to say about something else. Obviously, we can watch fun stuff, but what are your thoughts on Lori's last hearing? I didn't even watch anything besides a few minutes of a clip. She was basically arguing with the judge. That was it. That's all I saw, is that she was trying to prove her point, and she was trying to basically say that she is ready to go, which we know isn't true. So there's really nothing more to that. To be honest, I didn't watch it. I think when it comes to her, it is a palate thing. It's a slow palate thing, and I feel like I saw that it was going like I saw on my YouTube, and then people were asking me about it. I didn't watch it. So Sharktopus is free falling. You know what movie, guys? I want to talk about a movie real quick that I think is a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, The Truman Show. That's a really good movie. I would watch that with you guys. If you don't know this, YouTube has free movies that you can watch at any point. There's free movies and free shows. And at first, when they first started doing that, the movies were like stuff you've never heard of. And now they have a bunch of really good movies on there. I watched the entire, what's it called? What's the one with the Katniss Everdeen and she shoots the arrows at the guy? I forgot what it's called. But I watched that whole series on YouTube over a span of like a week. What's it called when Katniss does that? Kelsey loves those movies. But yeah, that movie was horrible. So Hunger Games. Thank you. Hunger Games. I could not remember what it was called. But yeah. Wow. Sharktopus was better. I'll give you that. So out of the two, I could have sat there and watched the whole Sharktopus movie. It didn't even look bad after that. Truman Show was a really good movie. It was psychological more than anything, and I thought that was really, really cool. I really like movies that really make you think the whole time, and I like when they make you really unravel something with the character because then you're more involved. You care. You care more. Nothing like that other movie we were watching. My gosh. Why don't you guys drop your favorite movies in here? You know what would be really nice? We should watch Creed. You guys haven't seen Creed? I'm going to have you guys doing push-ups at midnight if you watch Creed. That is a really good movie. Creed 3 was really good because it did the same thing. It went psychological. And I love how Michael B. Jordan explained his character having real moments of dealing with his stuff. I really thought that was really good. I really liked it. It was like basically him dealing with his trauma. Top Gun's a really good movie. Rocky's a great movie. I have only seen a few of the Rockies. Push-ups at midnight, I'm in trouble. I'm just saying that movie hypes you up. Forrest Gump is a really, really good movie. Genuinely. I love that movie. Here we go. Yeah, Colby, the YouTube has anything and everything you could ever imagine, from learning crochet to butchering a pig. It's true. Star Wars. Guys, if we ever watch Star Wars, my gosh, would that pop off. We'd be having some fun. Anyway, if anybody has just jumped into the live, yeah, we're done with the movie night, so I'm sorry to disappoint. What girl asked, what was Tylee's favorite movie? I don't think Tylee had one exact favorite movie. She and I both absolutely loved The Office. We actually liked a lot of the same series, and it's really funny that we would end up talking about them, not even knowing that we both had watched the series. Like, there was a lot of series we watched together that I didn't know she watched until I mentioned it, and it was crazy to see our taste was the same. Lisa, have you seen Sins of Our Mother on Netflix? Yes, we talked about that last week. Friends. Who doesn't love Friends? Who doesn't love Friends? It's a classic. It's one of those movies that are, TV shows you could turn on and watch and never be bored. I am Iron Man. Well, I'm glad you guys are such troopers. Every time we go live, you guys are such troopers. You guys are so amazing. I love you. I'm sorry the movie night did not work out the way that we anticipated. Again, I feel like I've said this a billion times. I'm going to say it one last time. I really did try to find the full-length movie, and I couldn't. I clicked on every single tab, was willing to rent it or whatever the case was so we could watch it, because I really wanted to give you an accurate point. And again, this is what I'm trying to explain to you, is like, this is what's driven me to want to do media, is stuff like that. That is bull crap. And I'm not saying I want to make a movie. I'm just saying that I want to, if you're going to tell someone's story, be accurate. So It's a Wonderful Life. What are you guys doing on this, what is it, Saturday night? I love you guys too. Well, I guess that was our watch party. I'm so sorry for the disappointment here. Have you seen The Chosen? Yes, I love The Chosen. We've talked about it actually not too long ago on this channel. I talked to you guys about it a little bit. I have my own thoughts about it. I think that We could get into that another time if you guys want to talk about it. Love you too. I appreciate that. I do really love you guys. I thought it'd be really fun to try to do a watch party. No, that was not the best one. We should have started with something else. I actually was thinking about it for a while. I thought, what could we watch that would be just so fun and enjoyable and make us laugh? That was what I was thinking, just to lighten it up a little bit. But I think after Kelsey started a roast on me last time, I think you guys got your laughs on me. I think you guys got your laughs on me. Susan, thank you. Kathleen says, I do believe that things happen for a reason. I truly believe this was not meant for you to see. You don't need that in your life, but I did get popcorn, so not as all lost. Thank you. I brought our snacks. I thought we were gonna watch it. Okay, so I will go over that one last time. So I heard about this movie coming out, and I was very, very, very upset. Obviously, just the thought of somebody creating a movie about my family, and like I said, nobody I knew had even talked to anybody or had been involved in this movie. So it's just like, okay, so what is going on? What is going on? Outside of that, yeah. I mean, I never watched it. I knew it existed and I forgot about it until not too long ago when I was talking about the documentary. I was doing some research and I saw the picture for it. And I was like, holy crap, I forgot that movie existed. So that was kind of what was making me want to talk a little bit more about that movie. But we couldn't even get through it. We couldn't get through it, and that's okay. We couldn't get through it, and that's okay. It was that bad. MCM11, which movie fills your heart, Colby? Do that one. That's a good question. I love a lot of triumphant movies. I think there's a lot of really good movies that really talk about real life, and I love that. Off the top of my head, inspiring movies is for me Creed. I really think Good Will Hunting was one of the best movies I've ever seen. I just actually watched that recently, and I loved how grounded the movie was, because you know how we talked about in media how some of this stuff is so over the top, like everything's the end of the world stakes. So it was really nice to watch a movie that wasn't about that. Chrissy Lee, at the very least, they should have talked to you to portray your lost family members properly. Exactly. I mean, at least ask, right? I don't think I could even do it if I don't think I could have even done it had I forgot what you said. I'm sorry. Oh, I wouldn't even do a movie for somebody's family if I didn't talk to the family and they approved it first. I wouldn't even think about doing it. Because unless it's historical and it's a really far away, and then even then you would want to see if you could check in with relatives and try to make something that is based off of reality, because maybe they have an understanding and details about their own family member. I mean, seriously. Come on now. Well, guys, what a night. What a night. How about this? Our next movie night, we're going to watch. What should we watch? You guys drop in the chat before we leave. Before we go, tell me what you guys want to watch and we'll go through it. What? There are 3 different movies of your family out there. Really? That's wild. I know there's a lot of documentaries. I know there's a lot of people who want to do documentaries and talk about it. Like I told you, you guys know my feelings on that, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything else about what else is going on out there. But you guys, let me know what you want to watch. We are going to set up another watch party. We will bring our snacks. I'm saving these. You think I'm not going to? Well, I don't know if they'll make it through the night. If I open the bag, they're gone. You tell us, or tell me what you want to watch. Brandon said you should do an interview with Nate Eaton. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting. Always sending you and your family positive vibes. Thank you, Jennifer. How about we go for something inspirational or something that is funny? How about that? We'll go for it. Let's do it. I love you guys. Thank you for being patient again. We got the audio working this time and it wasn't worth it. So we watched a little bit of Sharktopus. Let's do a good checklist here. Okay. The positives of the night. We got some good snacks. Some of you guys got popcorn out. Some of you had some stale popcorn. I'm sorry about that. We got BCJ back there. He's doing good. And he's back. He's a fan favorite now. Okay. He's everybody's favorite. He's going to stay up there now. And I had to show you that I was putting him back in his spot because that was a big deal. Outside of that, our watch party did not go the way we planned it, but maybe next time we will watch something that we don't have to worry about changing and we can give our thoughts. I do really love watching them with you guys because I want to know what your thoughts are at the same time. I'm a movie talker and a movie thinker, and I like to say what I'm thinking during. So I'll try to share my thoughts, not to bug you guys. Tammy, buy some new snacks. Thanks for next time. Thank you. That was sweet of you. But I appreciate you, love you. And I will let you know in the community tab when we're going to do another watch party. It doesn't have to be too long from now, but I will pick something that we can really talk through and we don't have to end, that we don't have to bow out. But I appreciate you guys being so patient always on our lives. You know I love you. Thank you guys for spending your Saturday night here. Thank you guys all for your super chats. Thank you for all of our mods. Seriously, thank you. I know you're in the chat. You guys are absolutely awesome. And I love you and appreciate everything you do. And we'll be back soon. We'll be back soon for another watch party. Again, I have some videos coming up for you guys. I don't know if I'm going to post those first or not, but just keep yourselves as close to the community tab as possible, and I'll give you guys updates. So love you guys. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Have a great night. We will watch a movie soon. And seriously, love you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you. And I'll see you guys really soon.